Hello, welcome. This video is the continuation of the previous video that I have done, which was interrupted unexpectedly before coming to the end of that. So I will begin from the point where that video stopped, and I was discussing how to combine two or more figures. So here the commands were typed to create the figures. The first figure was created using this command, and the second figure was created using the command with the required changes. You can see that changes in the implementations, changes in the command part that we have implemented, and in the third graph also we have made some changes to obtain this graph. So these are the three graphs: first graph, second graph, and the third graph that we want to combine. You can see the output which is obtained after combining the three figures. For that, what we do, we type G1 plus G2 plus G3. The first graph is G1, G2 is the second graph, and G3 is the third graph. By adding this, by adding the three graphs, you can just type. You can just take the output, and then you get the combined graph. You can see here all the three graphs are combined. You can compare that part also. So but you can see here, this is here in this figure, this curve was much it looks little different from the curve part which is appearing here in the combined figure. So it's because of the scaling effect. This change is seen here due to the scaling effect. Yeah, that graph, that dotted graph can also be compared. You can see here. It's because this is the range that we chosen for y values. The range we have chosen is from -60 to +60, but here in this case we have chosen it from 0 to 30, and for this we have chosen from 1 to 16 for the second graph. That is the difference in the appearance of the reason for that is the reason for the difference in the appearance of the three graphs in the output. Okay, after that we can think about drawing a graph with borders, or drawing a graph inside a cell. You can see here a rectangle drawn, and then the curve part is included inside the rectangle. For that, the command part is the frame. Additionally, we use the command part frame equal to true. That command should be used. So if you want to include a frame in the figure, you can use frame equal to true command. So G equal to plot. All the other things are same, and the addition thing used here is frame equal to true. And when it is implemented, when it is run, then we get the output. And next we try to include. In the next figure, you can see x-axis and y-axis have got labels. The x-axis has got x-axis and x units as label, and y-axis has got y-axis and y unit label as label. And this can be implemented using the additional part axis underscore labels, axis underscore labels equal to, in square bracket, which the label that you would like to include as the X label, that can be written there inside single quotation mark, and the label that you would like to add as Y label can be included as Y as quotation mark as the next part in the command, in the syntax of the command. In the command part you can include it as the next value. So in the axis label part, in the axis underscore labels part, you can include two values. First is the X label, and second is the Y label. So after that, if you take that output, you get this. So I can show that whether it is properly obtained. You can see that when I implement that step, then the previous figure was disappearing, and the new figure is replacing that previous figure. Next, to draw. Next point is to is how to draw ellipses. How to draw implicit functions using Sagemath. So for drawing implicit functions, we can use the command implicit plot. implicit underscore plot command can be used. See the expression x square by 2 plus y square by 4 equal to 2 is the expression that whose curve need be generated. Here it is not either in the form x equal to a function value of y, or y equal to a function value of x, and that kind of expression is not given. On the other hand, an expression which contains both variables simultaneously is given. So that kind of expressions can be plotted using the command implicit underscore plot, and its structure is given here. But before that, you must specify the variables here, because there are two variables, x and y. X and y together act as variables. There is no distinction whether which one is the independent variable or which one is the dependent variable. That distinction is not there. So you have to specify x, y as variables, x, comma, y. So inside the bracket, quotation mark should be properly given. That you can see here. I have done that. X, y equal to variable var in the var command, then bracket x comma y. After that, function is then that implicit plot function command is given. Okay, and then it is run to obtain this output. So we get that ellipse. And then analyzing this this implicit underscore plot, the function x square by 2 divided by 2 plus y square divided by 2 divided by 4 double equal to 2, then comma x. Here this part contains x variable and the range of x variable, and next y variable and the range of y variable, allowed range of y variable, both must be given. So x comma minus 3 comma 3 and y comma minus 3 comma 3. So the figure must be drawn in that region which is decided by the x value minus 3 and y value similarly minus 3 and 3. So going back to that Jupyter notebook part, and running that, I am going to take once again the output. Okay, that previously existed output has been now replaced to obtain a new output, and that this is the output. The ellipse is the output we are getting. Okay, and this is the by this I am going to end the video on in this video we have discussed in detail some additional commands that can be used to improve the appearance of the output obtained by the plot command in Sagemath. Yeah, there are some changes like resizing the figure, and then another important change is giving a title to the figure. Another important change is giving label to legends to the curves, and the legend to the figure as a whole. Then giving okay, resizing is already mentioned. Next, combining after defining different curves, can we combine all those curves to obtain a single curve, and that was also discussed. And finally, drawing implicit functions, how to draw implicit functions in which the expression contains x and both x and y in equal status. So this kind of things we have seen. Okay, now thank you for watching.